You got the pod. Yeah.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
On first down, Tannehill. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down, it's Henry. Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get this inside.
Slow, man.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Off play action, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And how'd you like to be a cornerback, having to come up to try and tackle that big man out of the backfield? Heck, how'd you like to be a linebacker or a defensive lineman? Because he's as big as all of them. Derrick Henry, not utilized a whole lot in the passing game, just 19 catches a year ago. But when you swing it to him out of the backfield, look out.
Bro, come on, hide the damn ball. Why are you chewing the clock, man?
Now a whistle.
They're gonna hide the ball. Crazy, man.
No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mm.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the sled. Watch the safety creep. Hey.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He's got the tight end foot, so right side complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Henry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Henry again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. And now a sneak, Tannehill. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the air, Allen. Able to push his way through. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on this schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Davante Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback.
Whoa. This nigga here want to keep running the ball. I'm going to get my run defense right.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A nice run there on 1st down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and 3. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Looking deep for Julio. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So they're into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Bro, come on and hike the ball, bro. Why are you waiting till 1 second to hike the ball, bro? Jesus Christ, he be killing me with that shit, man.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell, pushing forward for 3.
Damn, hike the ball, bro. Why are you waiting till the clock get down to 0 to hike the ball? Man, just hike the ball.
Take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up.
Damn, you
Found a little
good.
bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the option, here's Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Check 4, check 4.
Tannehill now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
No, my bad. See, they're watching it. They didn't even play
run the
with
football,
it.
don't give him a chance.
Didn't even run my
I think maybe
play.
you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Being chased out left. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida.
That nigga know my playbook,
Short
bro.
gain
That's
of
why
just over
I
2
should never gave
yards
this
as the
nigga my
first half
playbook,
clock
bro.
dips
This nigga know
inside
my
of 3
fucking
minutes.
playbook.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking
I
for any
be talking
help,
about, bro.
I
This
guess waving
nigga
the
know
arms
my
is helpful.
goddamn
It
playbook.
certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's
Yeah,
adjusting their
goddamn
routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Bro, something not right, bro.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Then he finds Beasley complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Allen now on first down. Then he's got his man here, Beasley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, check down to Breida. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Running out of the gun here, Breida. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what the hell your black girl is at?
I'm at the house.
Hey,
What's up?
you ain't heard about what that nigga name, Hey Mom, the nephew.
Who is it? Yeah. The young nigga, yeah. He's supposed to be going to Georgia or something.
Hell nah.
What happened about him?
I ain't saying
Tennessee
no
offense about set, ready to go. And they'll take
For real?
over with just 18 ticks remaining. On first and 10, Tannehill.
He's still in the
And the catch
goddamn.
made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Now the Titans will use their third
Yeah,
and
he
final
young as hell.
timeout as they stop it with
Hey, so
11
they've been trying to
seconds remaining in
operate
this
like
first
this
half. A good gain on first
Hey,
has him
Brady.
set up
Yeah,
for
that
second
nigga-
and just
that
a
nigga-
couple
that
of
nigga
inches
good,
now from
bro.
the 29.
Yeah, they say Shouty gonna be the top quarterback. They say they got another one in the cooker, man.
Yeah, they young nigga gonna be raw though.
Tannehill.
And then they ain't even like they ain't
Going
even
for
got
Sanders downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the
really-
run play to get him 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call.
That's the
But
only
they
way you
figure they
can
can
talk
at
to
least get in the
shit.
field goal range
That's
with a
true.
completion.
They said they really trying to show them how it go like.
This time they
They
stay
say
on
shit,
the
we
ground.
done took an offer they junior year and they
And
had
he
to
will
see
have
they
first
don't
down
get
yardage as he's brought down
Yeah.
at the 41.
That's how a lot of niggas be, bro.
So thanks to the
A lot
late
of niggas, that's why a
touchdown,
lot
it's
of
a
niggas
tie
fuck
ball
up.
game here
Cause it's
heading to
another little
break.
nigga like,
As we
it's
send
another
you
little
down to
nigga,
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA
goddamn,
Sports
a lot,
halftime
goddamn,
report.
I don't know what
Coach.
school I was watching, goddamn, the other day, man, that young
Thank you,
nigga
sir.
raw,
Field
bro.
goal
Sophomore.
separates these two teams
That
as
nigga
we go
raw.
back for this second half.
That nigga, man, I don't know what school I had to call my homeboy
The
Keith,
rain
man.
set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That little
And
motherfucker
that
raw,
one will
bro.
bounce out of the back of
Sophomore,
the
he
end
look like a
zone, so we
fucking
will start
senior
here
in that
at the
motherfucker, boy.
25.
He was down them nigga ass apart, like that nigga like 5 for 5 on his like 10 for 10 on his first 2 drives, like 2 touchdowns.
The Bills
Or
come
against
in
the
the
top
line to
ranked
start
school,
their
he
next
dying
drive.
their ass. So
It's a
I'm
tie
like,
football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
yeah,
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so
for real. Yeah, the nigga went to Carl,
let's
then.
just go out and play our
They
best
went to
football
call. He
and
put
win
up
one
2,000
for
yards
us.
in call.
Sheesh.
He was going crazy. I think.
Damn.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Man, that's crazy.
They go counter with Breida.
I ain't know the boy put up that
He's
many
gonna roll
yards.
his way
God
forward
damn, that
to
young
the
nigga
48.
hard.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But I think after that run, the defense getting
Damn.
back in the huddle and looking at
That's
each other
fucking crazy.
and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards.
Hell
and now
yeah.
you're saying to
See,
yourself,
that nigga smoked.
how
That
do
nigga
we
money
stop
was,
them?
that nigga
And
money
do I
was
have
rough.
enough confidence to make a
Shit,
play?
the other nigga too, but that nigga didn't go nowhere.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led
Y'all
him a
nigga
little
nice
too
as
far,
fuck,
brings
though.
up 3rd down.
But that nigga didn't go nowhere. But smoke money, that's why he went back to Auburn. So he can get down, get some, so he his play start to rise. But boy,
Now they face
that
a
nigga smoke
third
money. He
down
went
and
to
4
call.
after that incompletion on second down.
Yeah. He went to call.
Allen. That'll be complete to Breida.
Yeah, he at Auburn.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as
Yeah,
they're
Auburn.
able to get
Auburn
the
University
third down
right now.
conversion. 15
Nah,
yards
he had.
that time,
Yeah,
and
you know. Nah, he
Buffalo
played safety.
first.
He could have left and went pro last year, but he like, nah, he coming back. Came back his senior year, man. Get some more. Yeah, he went to call.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that would have
at
lived
the
right.
37-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing, and he can't get rid
Right,
of it. He's taken down. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Bud Dupree was a first-round draft pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers and really blossoming his last few years there, teaming with T.J. Watt to create quite the duo. Dupree had 8 sacks in 2020 before hurting his knee in Week 12, 11 and a half in 2019, and signed with Tennessee for 5 years and better than $82 million.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. He will push his way down to about the 14. And Monty Rice there on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
They went to the playoffs with the T. T was hard. Yeah.
To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't know how hard it was. I ain't really go your game. His brother played hard. His brother was.
Who his brother was?
I don't know who his. I think his brother went to county too.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I know. I think I know you. But black hair, short. Yeah, I know you talking about. I think he's short or some shit like that. I know he got short. Yeah.
I ain't know how hard the young nigga was. I was outside. Looking on Paul, the shit. I'm saying Paul
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
You gotta play the ball, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You need ball in there, 2 minutes hole, you
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Bro, you got a pump, fool. You way behind 50. No,
here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Well, yeah, bro, how the hell you,
He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Six-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen, he'll get this into the hands of Breida. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Bills 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. On play action, Allen. He hits Adams complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 36. 48 yards on the ground for him so far. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
And this one caught by Beasley. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man that's complete. Not much there, only a yard. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Play action. Now it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
24 is the mic. Hey, hey. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. 24 is the mic. I'm here all day.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line. 24 is the mic. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this
that nigga dropped that bitch. Hit it back in the shoulder pad.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
24 is the mic. It's a part of hip.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Wow. That's a touchdown. That's a fucking touchdown. But Vontae ain't gonna change that? But he should have changed that.
24 is the mic. I'm gonna lose one. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2. Remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, look.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And I do believe
what
this
the
is going to
fuck?
line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then
I
just trying
came
to
out
be
of
too cute
bounds.
on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Fielded just inside the 20.
God damn, man. I thought I
So the
got
Titans
damn
in
hurt that
possession of the football
motherfucker.
here as we get you reset. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Looking end zone for Jones. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans.
We got 4. He's checking.
Throwing Tannehill. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
No, what the fuck?
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's by Kevin Ryan. And they will set a shot at their own.
But that nigga just standing there. But that nigga
The
froze.
tables have turned now. They were trying
What
to
the
salt this
fuck?
one
He
away, but that
froze.
interception potentially a
Yo.
game changer.
I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that you're
Yo, that's
and
right.
all those teams that talk about all
That
gas,
nigga
no
just
brakes,
froze.
you better have the
It's
emergency
lit.
lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Yo.
They're down here in a one-score
Wow.
game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge
That
factor
nigga
right
just
now, is it?
froze.
It's really
Like,
not,
what
because
the
this
fuck?
amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
That nigga
Going
just
to this type
stopped
of a
me.
situation,
Like, that
big
nigga
game
really
situation.
just stopped.
What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
Yo,
They have the opportunity now.
that shit
Here's
wow.
the execution.
That nigga has stopped. Like, what the fuck?
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Tannehill. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a
Too
play
late.
is
Waited
those
too
6
late.
inches
You should've
between
been
the
through it.
ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all.